Hey, this is DiGiTaLCleaNeR with some perk point tips, and I'm going to start this off with a map that I found online. I just Googled Perk Point Magazine locations, and at first, really, mostly through the game, I thought these only showed up in, uh, you know, stash houses or whatever, where um, they show up on the map, but in actuality, they show up all over the place. And most of your houses, these locations that are either white because they're undiscovered yet, when they're homes, maybe not a silo, but when they're a home, a residence, or a pig farm, or something like this, many of these have one magazine, whereas your stashes will have three, and they're usually inside a bunker. But the ones at these residences will be hidden. Sometimes they're out in the open. They'll be in a kitchen or in a bathroom on a shelf or on a counter or something like that. But sometimes they're real tricky. One time over here, right here, somewhere down here, where the hell was I? Thought it was right here. Anyway, somewhere around here, I found one. It was a graveyard, and there was boards over a grave. You had to smash them, and then I had to burn up all the boards and throw a bomb in there to get rid of the board so I could get to this Perk Point magazine and some cash. But let me show you an example real quick because I just found one. I have lock picking, so if you don't have lock picking, you'll have to find the key somewhere. This just look, I even found one of these guys. But here's a Perk Point magazine right here, and you get that, and here it adds you perk points. I found another one earlier, so I have one from there. But the thing is, if you see these little check marks, that means you can't add anything to them anymore. They're done. But if they don't have a check mark, then you can add perk points to them. And I think that's not straight away in the game. I think you have to get a certain amount of these perks filled out in order to get to this point, and it'll tell you. I think it goes by achievements when you get to a certain point. I'm not sure how you get to this point, to be honest. I'll have to look that up. But when you do, the game will tell you that you can add extra points. But if you use bows a lot, and you can make your quiver larger. For me, I don't use a bow. I use the sniper rifle, and I've got it maxed out. I got 50 perk points in here, which gives me a lot more ammunition that I can hold on to. But yeah, and then there's starting out, you want to get health, obviously. You want to get the grappling hook. Some of the other ones. These ones are really important. These are probably the first ones I would get. Are the ones that give you more options to hold more guns, because you really need that. This is a really good one to add 2 followers. So you could have, I like to have a pet and a follower. If I'm using a truck, I get a truck with a gunner position. They get in the back and gun for you, or they can drive while you gun, but they don't really drive that well. You can even make one of your followers show up faster. I've got 18 points into the cat. But the most important ones are grapple hook. Parachute's good to have. I wouldn't call it number 1. The flight suit's great. It's okay. I mean, I wouldn't call it pertinent. For me, the sniper rifle was very important to get the sway out and get that maxed out because I use that so much. And then these sneaking ones. I don't really find fishing makes me much money. I find hunting does a lot better. I'll just go out to an area where there's a lot of game, and that just pulls so much more money for me. And I find it more fun, but you might find fishing more fun, I just feel like I get more money off hunting. And that's really what I wanted to bring up, is that I didn't realize that there were, let me go back to this again. perk points all over the place, just single perk magazines. And that I could add them, you know, that I could increase these. Really didn't click with me until late into my play on Far Cry 5. So hope that helps somebody. If you have any questions, you know, let me know. On YouTube, I'll drop the link to that map I'm showing you. Yeah, have a good one.